Hello everyone, good afternoon. These are some of my bottles that I found this week. These are the Jabex bottles. All ages. From, I believe, this is my oldest one. See, Jabex. I believe it's from 1920s, 1930s. All the way up, I got this 1920s, 1930s, 1940s, and I think early 1950s. Of course, this is my Heinz 57. Two of them. This one here is from the 1920s dump, and this one here is from the 1950s. This is also from the 1920s. I believe it's a pop bottle. I'm not sure what. I'm sure we've all seen the Page glue bottles when we were all in school. This is a shoe. This was like a shoe polish jar, blackening, I believe it's called. It's a maple syrup. And this one here, this is from Quebec. It's Quebec's maple syrup. It's from the 1920s. This is some electrical, some of the light fixture I found. Pretty good shape. This was the other insulator I found. I believe this is for knob and tubing wire in your house or a barn. And there's the ketchup bottle. Can't kill those. This is a White Rain lotion shampoo from the 1950s. It's a nail polish with some nail polish in it, and it still smells like nail polish. Eyedropper with the glass dropper inside. There it is. That's glass. Still has the numbers. That's glass. There's some more bottles here. I haven't quite researched them. This is an Alka-Seltzer bottle from the late 50s, early 60s. Here is a concentrated Lysol chemical bottle that's concentrated. Of course, the blue bottles. This is Pepto-Bismol. Oh, sorry. Bromo. This is Bromo Seltzer. Or this is it's Vicks bottles. Vicks Vapor Rub. And this is the I believe that's also Bromo or Bromo Seltzer. And this is face cream from the 40s into the 60s. This one here still has the writing on. Tiffany's cream deodorant. I never heard of that. You can still see a little bit of the writing on the back. There's another maple syrup. Here's a new grape. New grape pop. I believe that's from the 50s. This is a 7-Up bottle. I'm still washing it. Still has a bit of rust. Go around here. It's another 7-Up bottle from the 1950s, 55. Here's Credit Valley Beverage. Serve ice cold. Still has the guy on the back. This is a 1950s Windex jar. There's Windex on the bottom. This is a beer bottle. Found this little tractor. The guy's missing the head. This is a wire top preserve jar. It's missing the wire. I've got a top to go with it. Now this is, I've got 4 of them. 4 of those forks, and 3 says Mexican silver, and the other one says sterling silver. So I'm still trying to figure that out. I've taken off a bit of the crap off it. As you can see, it's still dirty. This is a set of tin snips I found. You can see that it's all rusted, corroded, and this is, I believe, is a shoe repair kit for putting in the, pulling out the tacks or putting the tacks in. I'm still cleaning that off. So as you can see, there's a lot of bottles. I'm still soaking some bottles. So it's caps and that over there. And I still have more. I found these last week. Now the plastic bottles you see and the tin bottles, they're for an antique show I'm doing in September. And once I'm done with it, I'll probably sell them if somebody wants them. These I thought were fascinating. I don't know if maybe if anybody's seen these before. This is called Pony Express. And at the top, it has a horse. And it's all plastic. And I believe they blow up. There's the air. I found 2 of them. That's the other one. Of course, you can't use them. One has Bobby on the bottom. And this one, I believe, has Billy. Found these in the 1950s dump. I know nothing about those. If anybody else knows anything, please let me know in the comment box if you've seen these before. Maybe you had one as a kid. I do not know. I know I didn't. They're called Pony Express. Found this. This is a telephone book cover. And it's from 1960. Bottom you'll see. Copyright 1960. Now I remember getting these when I was a kid, and we would put them on our telephone book. And that was supposed to save our book for the entire year. But ours only made it through half the year because people wrote on it. And if you look at the phone numbers, it's got TR, that stood for triangle, 7-22. That was the phone numbers back in the 60s and the 50s. Has all the local businesses for Georgetown. Young's Pharmacy is still going. But I think most J.B. McKenzie, that's closed. Most of these businesses are closed. But Young's Pharmacy is still going. Everything else is gone. So folks, this is this week's Roundup. I did find these. This is silver plate. It's not very old. I think it's from the 40s. This is stainless. I'm still trying to clean it up, but it's not worth any. This is another face cream, but the paint's coming off. You can see the rust. It's not very nice looking. So I thought you'd like to see. Most of them are clean. I still got some more cleaning to go. When I clean my bottles, you know, that's pretty clean. I use gravel. I fill them up with soap and water. I pour in small gravel. So it's like a small scoop of gravel, and swish it around until you get this stuff out. See that there? That's the whatever was in here. That's the original coating of it, because it dried up there. And this is Ruddle's liniment. Not very old. But all this stuff after my next antique show, because we're doing 1940s, 1950s display. People seem to be really interested in that era right now. I know I was born in the 60s, so I find it interesting. But I know a lot of people love these blue jars. I have a smaller one, but it's in the house right now, it's soaking. I'll show it to you. These are caps for canning jars. There's one here I've never seen before. It has a star in the center. I have never seen that. If anybody else has seen that, can you please let me know in the comments? I would really appreciate it. And the rest are crown. Not sure. This is made in Canada, so I'm not sure if you had crown jars in the United States. This is Corona. Oh, it's also made in Canada. Found this in this 50s dump. It's a baby's, it's a child's baby bottle. It's a toy. There's no nipple on it, of course. And anyone who was born in the 60s or 50s would remember these blocks. I know I played with them for hours as a kid. You'd build a house, you tear it down. Came with windows. Just dropped a window. There we go. I do have 2 complete sets in the house, but I just found those in the 1950s dump. I also found a salt and pepper shaker. Actually, they're both pepper. They're both plastic. So I believe they're from the 50s, but I'm not sure. But thank you very much for watching. Again, please like and subscribe, so I know that you're interested in this. As I will be going to older dumps later on this summer. Thank you. Have a good evening.